last night against Colorado at home and home opener, 4-1. So tough start for Seattle, 0-3-1. So 1 point instead of, course they are. 0.75 is not going to get it done. They're tied in 14 for goals against per game. So goals against, they're right around the same as where they were last year in relation to the rest of the league. This is not getting goals thus far. Their shooting percentage, 2.4%. That is easily the worst in the National Hockey League. Both of them assists to -6. It's been a rough start to the season for Vince Dunn. It's been a rough start to the season for Canada as well. It's a 1 goal after 4 games. He's a -4, but he has 14 shots. So his shooting percentage is around 7%. That's going to get better. Has to. Jaden Schwartz, 1 goal in 4 games and a -6. Yamamoto, 1 goal in 4 games and a -3. And this was an easy board to put together because those are your 3 goal scorers. That's it. And Schwartz and Yamamoto. No one else has goals. The Bears really stands out to me as like having no points in 4 games. After winning the Calder last year, there's an expectation that he will improve this year. If he gets the sophomore jinx, that's going to make it much more difficult for Seattle in the playoffs. Burakovsky as well. Returning to the lineup, more offense expected out of him, then 0 points in 4 games. Again, Ford, no getting to himself sincerely said. Grubauer has been very good. 0-3 record to show for it, 909 save percentage. This save percentage took a bit of a hit in that game against Colorado last year. Recorded 0-1 with a 96 save percentage. 3 of the 4 starts the goalies have given them quality.
This is a full of high-value customers with untapped buying potential. MailChimp uses real-time behavior data to personalize product recommendations and VIP offers. So, for your VIP customers, it's with MailChimp.
So the good news is, the goaltending to start the season, I think, is the best they've had in their 3 years in Seattle. The bad news is they're not scoring. So the goaltending's been quite good, but they're not getting the goals that one might expect Seattle to score with goaltending performing so well. So then the question becomes, can the goaltending keep playing that way, or is it going to start falling off? Grubauer's numbers dropping last night. Could that be a sign the numbers continue to drop, right? Their power play, 9.09%. That should get better. Their penalty kill, 100%. Can't get better than that. So again, the defensive numbers for Seattle are not bad. The goaltending numbers have been good. It really has been a matter of just those goals. So where are they going to get the goals and when? Their upcoming schedule, so you're talking teams. So they're at home against Carolina next. The good news is Carolina's been very inconsistent. And if Seattle can get a lead, and if Carolina doubting themselves a little bit, they have a chance. Then they're home against the Rangers. The Rangers have looked good so far this year. Then they go on the road. And this road trip could be tough. First, they're in Detroit. We know Detroit's doing quite well. They're playing tonight. We'll see if they end up 3-1. Carolina. So 2 of their next 4 games are against Carolina. Again, that will not be easy. Then they're in Florida. Florida had the first 2 games that were losses. Bounce back in their 3rd game. We'll see if they're going to build to see how long that lasts. But it is not an easy schedule. So there's nothing I look at in the schedule and I think, well, clearly Seattle's going to get it together there. So the problem is that's their next 6 games. So if they lose, let's say they win 2 of their next 6, which is possible. Let's say they win 2 of their next 6. That's 2 wins.
One of the biggest events in Cancun, how about 2? Earn a 6% savings rate and up to $400 cash back. Become a Cancun client today throw this way. Because they design it with every part of it.
Morning all. Alright, so we have 2 games tonight in the National Hockey League. They're both early games as well. And then tomorrow we've got 14 games. So, yeah, the schedule continues like this through about the end of November. And so 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific starts between the Washington Capitals and the Ottawa Senators, which means first and 3 meetings the weekend of February 26th as well as the 27th. On the Washington side, they're now 1-1. Matthew Phillips had a goal and an assist in their last game. They're scoring 1 goal per game because they got that out the first one. They're allowing 3 goals per game, so 6 goals overall. So they're tonight against the Sens team that's getting Josh Miller's back to his debut tonight. They're 2-1. Brayden shot 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Their scoring's been good. Linus Miller, 4.33 goals per game. They're allowing 3 goals per game. So, Brian and Dale Coach. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific starts between Pittsburgh Penguins and the Detroit Red Wings. Both teams 2-1. Both teams celebrating about the top right now on the thing. And both teams will be about 3-1 tonight. So for Pittsburgh, Crosby, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. That was 1.236. 3.67 goals per game for the Penguins. They're allowing 2 goals per game. The Detroit Red Wings have the breakers with 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points per game. And Detroit, they're scoring 4.23 goals per game. They're allowing 3.67 goals per game. So goal differential is something to keep an eye on. If you're looking at goal differential right now, it's a really strong one for Detroit. I think it's the first training and a hard 17 as well as April 11. Now, moving on to today's probably 5 people. William Shatner is out 4-6 so lower body injury for him. So he's on the line for the Nashville Predators. A team that is off to a 1-3 start. And I mean, we knew the playoffs were going to be a challenge for them, and the bounce back's looking less and less likely. But we'll see whether or not that changes over the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Kirby Dach. So this came out yesterday. It's just missed it on the last news video. It's a torn MCL, ACL for him in the brain. He is requiring surgery. He is out for the rest of the season. So it is a bad news, worst case scenario for Kirby Dach and the Montreal Canadiens. It is a shame because Dach is a very talented player. I like his game a lot, but it is another extensive injury for him. And when you're dealing with both the torn ACL and MCL, and that's going to take a while. Vancouver Canucks, so they sent the road day down to the AHL for Cincinnati, third and 3 has been called up. Apparently wearing number 51 in practice, so it's already in practice. And we're talking sounded off last night about the Canucks, and how we only one Canuck that showed up, and he was after Nashville, they're not happy with the rest of the team. So, well, every now and then there were discussions of whether or not I should learn the Canucks. Well, they got a coach who's not happy with them. And I'm glad that that's out there. That there's a coach who's willing to say, yeah, these guys aren't playing well enough. I sometimes think the Canucks have been allowed to kind of skate by. So, yeah, talking not being happy has gotten some of the market discussing, you have to be willing to call out your team, and so I respect talking for calling out. He's not wrong. That effort against Philadelphia, especially in the second period last night, that's just not going to get it done. So again, you want to head that off early in the season. You want to make sure that you sounded off about it, and you let the players know you're not happy, because you want to avoid this snowballing into other losses, and then there's going to be more headaches for the rest from there. Kellen McCarr made NHL history last night. He became the fastest defenseman to reach 250 points. Took him 241 games, which is absolutely insane. Bobby Orr took 247. Jenny Podman took 251. So those are the next defensemen that are that close. For McCarr, yeah, he is one of the best offensive defensemen in the history of the game. He's also very good defensively. He's just, I think, the most well-rounded defenseman in the game. And I don't think he's going to end up scoring at the same rate as Bobby Orr from here. Orr had some fantastic seasons with Boston. So while he's ahead of Orr, they're defenseman. So, what I think there's some troubling discussion to be had here. They come out of last night's game. They moved 5-1. People are looking very good for the case in his return, which just makes fans happy. Dave Polardi is being reevaluated today for an injury suffered in the first period last night. He's obviously not in practice today. That's not optimal. And there were about 4,000 empty seats, which has got some discussion out there. Remember, Winnipeg is the smallest arena in the league, so if you lose 4,000 fans in Winnipeg's arena, it is a little bit different than maybe even in others. And so, we'll see how Winnipeg gets things going because, again, a 1-2 starter will be sloppy out there and everything. This ends up being an ugly season. So I guess the question I have is, if Winnipeg falls out of playoff, let's just say that the slow start ends up and they're not a playoff team. Let's say they're 5-8, 4, 500 by Christmas, whether they're not going to make the playoffs. Does that attendance just keep dropping off? What other moves that are made to fix things? And then the question too I would have is, so do they look at Kevin Cheveldayoff? Because again, obviously Rick Bowness is coached within the being out in all likelihood, and or you look at the general manager. If you're looking at apathy in the market, do you put that on the GM? Do you put that on the coach? Or do you put that on the players? And it's not easy to put that on the players, especially after you bought out Wheeler, you traded out Dubois, you just re-signed Craigslist, you re-signed Halibut. It's going to be an interesting picture with the Winnipeg Jets. I want to see them do well. I want to see them make the playoffs. But after last night's game against the Kings, that was embarrassing. That's embarrassing, and that's at home. And I think it has to be troubling to Mark Fisher. It has to be troubling as well to their owner Thompson as well. And even if Thompson's worth multi-billions of dollars in Canada, again, if they just keep losing money, that's the thing. We'll see what happens. But interesting times with Winnipeg to be sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're ground if this happened on the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me it doesn't matter though, Barack. I'm just doing what's quick. Successfully complete the level, then I don't care what you do. Exactly. I'm not disputing that. I'm saying that you called me Sweaty Barack. Because you are. Even though this right here seems pretty sweaty and try hard to tell. Well, Donald is in a pretty good position right now. Facts. I never said he wasn't. You know what? I'm going to just drop this conversation. I think that's the right thing to do. Instead, you can focus on the fact how I'm just dominating another level once again. The job is not finished, Donald. Stay humble. What are you laughing for, Barack? Come on, Donald. That's literally the exact thing you told Joe and I all the time. Whatever you say, Barack. When you see my nice setup of sunflower seeds, it looks beautiful. Yeah, I gotta admit, Donald. What's up? It's beautiful when it all comes together like that. Keep spitting them facts out, George. It's just as beautiful, Barack. Yeah, hell no. Excuse me. Your setup looks nice and all, Donald. Yes, sir. Will you be ready for the final wave? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm going to add as many features as I can. I guess you can add a good amount before that because of the fact you have so many sunflowers. Facts. Nice one, Donald. Thanks, George. Apparently I'm being too sweaty, though. Screw the haters, Donald. Preach it. It's not being sweaty when you're just trying to win. And I really think we're able to hate it right now. Yep. So when you call me sweaty, that's not hating it. It's not hating when I do it, Barack. Okay, Donald, I have a feeling that the final wave is coming. It is. Make sure you focus up here. Damn, George, did you get the script or something? How did you know the final wave was coming? Doesn't the bar on the bottom right indicate how close you are to completing the level? You're 100% correct, George. I figured. It's time you focus up here, Donald. I got you. This is where the good ones become the great ones. We're literally on the second level of the first world, George. Isn't that serious? It's about making good habits, Barack. All right, boys. This is where my beautiful setup shines. Just watch this dominance. Well, it's looking good so far. Back. The job is not finished, though. It's going to be finished here in a sec. These types of zombies are big bombs. Ain't that the truth? Bombs? What do you mean? There are different types of zombies, George. What? There are way harder zombies to kill than those. Don't worry, though. King Donald will defeat them all. We'll see about that. What? But what if we just get? It's like an explosive, George. An explosive. Just put it down and it explodes the zombies in a certain radius. Seems like you know a lot about explosives. Barack? Excuse me. Okay, I hate to interrupt. Do it a lot, but what in the hell was that zombie doing wearing a damn cone on his head like that? That's a different kind of zombie, like Barack was saying. Right. They have more tenderness to them than the regular zombies we could see. Okay, that makes sense. Damn right it does. The strategy's still going to be the same here with getting 6 sunflowers? Actually, I'm going to experiment
experiment with getting 9 sunflowers.
Donald, don't you think that's a bit overkill? Like Joe said, Barack, it doesn't matter how you win.
Preach it, George.
That is getting the win itself. Okay, so now you guys want to listen to Joe's account. What is that supposed to mean, Barack?
Okay, just let it go. You wanted me to focus up here, right, George?
Fair enough, Donald.
Exactly.
Make sure you get your pea shooter out soon.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to get one out right now.
You even need to use a cherry bomb at this level anyway.
Okay, we get it, Barack. You love explosives.
I literally just asked the damn question, Donald.
We'll be fine with or without it. But just for you, Barack, I'll use one later.
Isn't Donald nice, Barack? He's using the explosive just for you. Yeah, I have no problem on that. Aren't you cutting it a bit close with the pea shooters, Donald?
Well, that should answer your question.
Okay, not bad.
Damn right it
We don't know
isn't.
how many zombies they'll throw at us simultaneously, so be prepared. I can't wait until we get to the later level.
For real.
I wonder what kind of things you'll say then, George. The mindset should be the same.
Here we go
Whatever
again.
it takes to win. I'm thinking the cherry bomb will actually be convenient here since we're super focused on getting 9 sunflowers, Donald.
Is the cherry bomb your favorite plant in this game, Barack?
If I'm being honest, Donald,
What's
I
up?
don't really see the cherry bomb when I play this game. I find that really hard to believe, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, same here.
I don't care if you believe me or not.
We
I'll
go.
have to focus on getting more pea shooters instead.
I just put one, Barack. I think I know what I'm doing.
We're almost halfway done with the level, Donald. Are
And,
you sure we have enough pea shooters?
well, since we have a bunch of sunflowers, we'll be fine. And of course, we'll be using Barack's favorite item.
Seriously? Okay, but here comes that zombie with that goddamn traffic cone on his head. Make sure you prioritize those.
Well, 2 pieces in that road should do the trick.
So now I know what you mean by the tankiness, Milan. That's good. Yeah, by the time it's your turn to play, George, you should definitely be good by then.
And just like that, we have 2 rows of pea shoots. It's on to the next row.
Yeah, this is definitely really good, but I'd rather have this than the 2 options that I'm going to play.
Damn right you can, Barack.
This setup is once again looking beautiful, Donald.
Thanks, George.
I can't wait to see how the final wave will go this time around. Well, like Donald said, apparently we're using my so-called favorite items, so the final wave will only last a second.
It definitely is your favorite item, Barack. Don't hate it. Just embrace it.
Whatever you say, Donald. Okay, I feel like the final wave is coming, Donald. Focus up.
Allow me
Use it now, Donald.
watch this, George.
Okay, let's see it.
Say,
Use it, damn it.
instruction time.
Damn.
Pretty nice, right?
Damn. That completely obliterated all the zombies. That's what it does. And all in one shot, too.
Pretty amazing,
I
huh?
can see why that's your favorite item, Rob. It is not my favorite plant, damn it.
Remember, don't hate it. Embrace it.
Okay, but what is that walnut thing? That's Donald's favorite item, George.
Excuse me?
Its purpose is to provide extra protection by acting like a wall. That sounds pretty useful.
It's not my favorite plant, though.
Don't hate it. Embrace it.
You think my favorite plant would be a small wall like this one, Barack?
Then what would be your favorite if this one is?
Come on, Barack.
What?
I have to go for the bigger wall. The tall nut, remember?
I'm not surprised. The tall nut, you said?
Yeah, the tall nut.
What about these nuts? I knew that was coming.
Ha! What the hell?
Yeah, we're talking about that. You know you guys don't have to be haters, right?
We're not, though.
All right, I've heard enough. What? Focus up, Donald. You have 5 ways to work with now.
Okay, well, I'll put this walnut down and stall the zombies from coming through.
Sounds good.
It also gives me more time to get more sunflowers going.
Okay, then how many sunflowers are you going for on this level?
I think 15 sunflowers could do the trick.
Seriously, Donald? 15 sunflowers?
Yep.
Now that's 5 times sweetness if you ask me.
I'm just doing what it takes to win.
That's the right mindset to have, Donald.
Thanks, George.
You listen to be a sweaty as Donald, number off. What are the actual helping you show, George? You heard me?
Okay. You guys need to chill out and just talk about being sweaty or whatever the hell it was about. Are you watching me right now?
Okay, focus up. Another zombie is coming.
Well, how's another walnut then?
Nice one,
Once
Donald.
again, I am playing chess while these zombies are out here playing checkers.
Well, actually, I think you guys are playing Plants vs. Zombies.
Excuse me?
Not chess or checkers. That's just a saying, Baron. You think I don't know that? Donald doesn't mean they're literally playing chess or checkers. Jesus Christ, George. It's just a saying that applies to Donald. Damn it, George, listen to me. I told you that I know what Donald was implying. I was just messing around.
Okay, it's not that serious. If anything, you guys are distracting me right now.
We're distracting you.
You guys definitely
Now
are.
you know how Joe feels when he's playing Mario Kart while you're breathing on his damn neck, Donald.
Oh, really now?
That game is way more in the moment than it turns. Okay, there's no need for comparison right now.
Facts.
Donald needs to get more pea shooters going.
And I did just that, George.
But there's another zombie coming.
Okay, well, how about I put a walnut in that road so I can wait for the pea shooter to complete its cool down?
Okay, I have to admit, Donald, that was kind of hot.
Get the hell out of here with that, George.
Don't take it the wrong way, Donald. But how should we take it? I'm just simply saying that you're strategizing was super good there.
Big facts,
The
George.
overall construction of the plans looks amazing right now, too.
Appreciate it.
I can see why you wanted to play this game.
Well, it's definitely a fun one. I'm glad you just enjoyed the concept of it so far, George.
Okay, but now you need to focus on the zombie with the cone on its head.
Okay, well, how about I show you another awesome move for me?
Is George able to say?
You'll see right
That
here.
is an amazing move.
Stand right in front of you.
The 2 pea shooters and then a walnut to prevent the zombie with the cone on its head from doing any serious damage, Donald.
Yep.
Amazing. I love this game. Okay, it's a great strategy, George. Right? But I need you to calm it down a bit. But what? Only God knows what would happen if you keep feeling this way.
I actually agree with you, George.
Okay, fine. Thank God. You need to put another two-seater in the third row down.
Okay, now you're going to tell me how I should play this game?
It's okay, Donald. For real. George didn't mean it like that. But Zach, he's just super excited with the game now, so just let it be, okay?
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, so how are you guys liking my setup?
It's definitely a good setup, Donald.
Thanks, Barack.
This team's ready for level 4 once again.
Maybe, but this is feel satisfying to do.
Okay, Donald.
What's up?
Direct your attention to the game of the final wave.
Yeah, I know that.
That's where the real challenge lies. Man, you're going super try hard.
You know that?
You're even putting another column of trees on the outside of your wall. Yeah, but this is absolutely necessary for the final wave, isn't it? Not really. Donald is just doing what he needs to do. I'm pretty sure one cherry bomb will eliminate most of the zombies in the final wave.
Okay, we get it, Barack.
What?
You brought up your favorite plant so I can use it.
That is not why I brought it up.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, Barack. I'll use the cherry bomb just for you.
Okay, I'm curious to see how this goes. I don't think you should be. It will be over in a second.
With Barack's favorite item popping off like this, of course it would be over in a sec.
You just stood out of the two-seater.
I wish I could have completed my setup, but I guess it's okay.
That was a super nice job, Donald.
Thanks, George.
Completing the final wave like it was nothing.
Facts.
And your setup was absolutely beautiful.
Yes,
It's
sir.
unconventional. Yeah, I basically agree with everything George said.
Well, you guys are in for a treat.
Okay, well, what team are you talking about?
You'll see.
Who in the hell is this crazy little guy? I will be right about Dave. Who the hell is this?
He's kind of like the narrator for the game.
Gotcha.
He gets us stuff over time and helps us progress with the adventure book.
Okay, that makes sense. That's good. And I guess the surprise you were talking about is you going bowling?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, I remember this now. You just use walnuts like a bowling ball, right?
You would be correct, Barack.
Let's go.
I like a level like this because it's a nice change of pace.
So one walnut is a 1-2 KO on the zombies or something.
Not the one with the cone on its head, though.
Gotcha.
Those take 2 walnuts.
Oh, yeah, those things can stay off each other, too.
Exactly. By the way,
What's
I'm
up?
going to save my Explodo nuts for emergencies only. I don't want to use them for just one zombie.
Your Explodo, what now nuts? They're basically the same thing as walnuts. They have the same effects as the cherry bomb.
You know you love cherry
It'll
bomb.
be good for you to those in the final wave, or for when zombies are clumped up together. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thanks for the explanation, Barack. Yeah, no problem. And seriously, Donald,
What,
I
Barack?
was just trying to explain the effects of the nuts.
So?
You have to keep mentioning how I quote love the cherry bomb all the damn time.
Well, you do. And like I always say, don't hate it. Embrace it.
Okay, Donald, a couple of zombies are getting pretty close.
I'll be fine, George. I'll just use one of these explosive nuts to clear out that clump of zombies.
Okay, but I meant the two that are getting close.
And I got the regular nuts just in time.
What about the bottom one?
Don't trip out, George. I'm playing this just fine.
And Donald has some explosive nuts for the final wave as well. Explosive nuts, huh? I got the shit in the bag, dude. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. What? The job is not finished.
Okay, I admit it, Barack. You're right about George sounding like me in Mario Kart.
Damn right he does. I'm glad you finally agreed to that. Okay, enough with the chit chat. You need to stay locked in Donald.
Are you watching me right now? I am literally dominating the topic.
I think the front door is funny when I said
You
it.
don't have to be a hater.
Okay, focus on the level.
Oh, yeah?
Look at how many zombies there are.
Well, one explosive on that will do the trick.
And another one as well. Okay, but now you're in a sticky situation. You don't have any explosives for the final wave.
I think I'm going to be okay, George.
Don, I'm feeling a bit anxious right now. Take a deep breath. I hope you're right, Donald.
I definitely will be, George. They don't call me Dominant Donald for nothing.
Donald, nobody calls you that but yourself.
Excuse me?
Remain focused on the challenge at hand, Donald. There's one. You can't afford to lose now.
Well, I just got an explosive on that, George.
You need another one, and we just did. The job is not finished yet.
Seriously?
You got it, Donald. George, you've got this in the bag. There are only 2 zombies left.
And just like that, boys,
Don't
the
celebrate
first
yet.
5 levels of this game are completed.
Nice one,
How are you all feeling right now?
Amazing job, Donald.
What the hell?
You played very well, and it made me more excited for our next time playing this.
Even though I don't know what the hell that reaction was. I'm glad you like this game, George.
And I must say, Donald,
What's up?
you're Dominant Donald after all.
Yes, sir.
Nice job taking care of business.
And you're next for rock.
Yep.
I hope you bring your A game for when we play next.
Oh, I definitely will. That being said, I gotta go, but I'll catch you guys for our next gaming session. See you guys. Same here. Nice gameplay once again, Donald.
I'm Taylor with BC Transit's Bus Ready program, and today we're talking to kids about how to be safe on Halloween. Let's go.
So today I was reminded of a player the Edmonton Oilers used to house, a guy who had a boatload of potential, and somebody that really absolutely did not live up to any of it. Today we are talking about the 2016 4th overall pick, Jesse Puljujärvi. And the reason we are making this video is because, firstly, we had ourselves an update from the TSN guys as to what Puljujärvi's plan appears to be. And I also wanted to use this video as an opportunity to talk about the big lose-lose trade, that in which Puljujärvi was a part of earlier this year. So, when it comes to that 2016 NHL entry draft, I feel like a lot of people will immediately note two busts in the top 5 of that selection. First overall, you had Austin Matthews. He's totally okay. He's fine. Second overall, Patrick Laine. Had to bounce around a little bit, but with Winnipeg, he was all right. With Columbus, he's pretty all right, too. Not a bust there. Third overall, Pierre Dubois, you could say he's had an up-and-down career, but he is still a very good player. And then the two busts that came in this top 5 were the two next picks. Puljujärvi, the projected 3rd overall pick, went to the Oilers at number 4. Everybody was saying that McDavid and Puljujärvi was going to be the next Gretzky and Curry, which is kind of a ridiculous comparison when you think about it now, but I mean, that's what people were saying back at the time. And then the other bust in the top 5 was the 5th overall pick, the Vancouver Canucks selecting Olli Juolevi. That's a video for another day. I feel like we've talked about that a bunch over the past few years too. But when it comes to Jesse Puljujärvi at 4, this was a pick that a lot of Oilers fans were super excited about 7 years ago when it was made. And for good reason too. Jesse Puljujärvi, as a 17-year-old in the World Juniors that year, had 17 points in 7 games played. 5 goals, 12 assists. He was looking like this guy that could become a power forward playmaker with a really good stride and just an immovability to his game. You talk about Patrick Laine and his goal-scoring qualities. Puljujärvi was supposed to be that two-way beast to complement as a winger. Puljujärvi was ranked to go 3rd across the board, and some people were even debating whether or not he could have been a better player or a better prospect than Patrick Laine. Back when those two guys were terrorizing the World Juniors, it was a very legitimate comment to make. But of course, we know that Puljujärvi did not go 2nd, he did not go 3rd even, he slipped to 4th overall. And I remember a lot of the memes tossed around in this time frame saying, oh, even when the Oilers don't win the draft lottery, they still win the draft, because they get guys that slip to them that were supposed to go a lot higher. How crazy is that? And maybe, I feel like now, taking a look at Jarmo Kekalainen's comments as to why he had passed on Puljujärvi at 3rd overall to take Dubois instead, think about that, eh? A Finnish GM passing on the projected 3rd overall Finn to take a Canadian center instead. It wasn't a great look back then, but it's a move that paid off, because Dubois was a much better player. Puljujärvi was never able to garner any sort of success at the NHL level that was akin to the scouting reports and the hype around this guy. He maxed out at 36 points in 65 games, which is great, but the season after he declined so steadily that it was kind of just a travesty all around. Puljujärvi spent some time in the NHL. He was down to the AHL. He went back to Finland for a stint before returning to the NHL. And last season, he had 14 points in 58 games played, only to get sent over to the Carolina Hurricanes, gathering 2 points in 17 games there. Puljujärvi suited up for the Hurricanes in the playoffs. He had 1 point in 7 games, and then he had surgery upon being a free agent, which is why he is not signed to an NHL team today. Here is the article, it's an article, yeah, that's correct, with a video attached to it of the TSN crew, so Derek Dreger, Pierre LeBrun, Gino Reda, Chris Johnston, talking about Puljujärvi and how he's eyeing an NHL return as soon as November. The link to this page is going to be in the description, but if you want to read the quote here, this is what Mike Johnson said. The rehab process has been very encouraging for Jesse Puljujärvi, so well in fact that he may be ready to return to the NHL as soon as next month. And so, when it was revealed that he would need double hip surgery in the offseason, he didn't receive a qualifying offer from the Hurricanes, and he is now a UFA. He's back in Finland now, he's resumed skating, and he's said to be feeling strong and looking for a new deal. Perhaps a low-risk option, low-cost option for a team to bring in during the season. And so, for Puljujärvi and his recovery, obviously this is what we want to see. We hockey players who are talented enough to play in the NHL play in the NHL, right? How crazy is that? We don't want to say that Pugliarvi not playing is a good thing. That sucks. Injuries happen. Hopefully he's recovering properly, and from the looks of it, it sounds like he is. But what I wanted to also talk about was the lose-lose trade which sent Pugliarvi to Carolina in the first place. Because if we go over to the details, it was essentially just a one-for-one trade. Carolina acquired Jesse Pugliarvi from the Edmonton Oilers in exchange for Patrick Pistola. This was 7 months ago, and if you take a look at what Patrick Pistola is up to nowadays, the guy's rights ended up expiring with the Edmonton Oilers, and he is a free agent too. The Oilers lost Pugliarvi pretty much for nothing, and for Patrick Pistola, the guy that was supposed to be coming back in return, he was not impressive enough in the Oilers' eyes to warrant being given a contract. Thus, he is a 22-year-old guy who is still chilling in the Finnish Liga, and 3 points in 8 games played so far with Yukon. Now, I'm going to be honest, actually do like Patrick Pistola quite a bit. And part of the reason for that is because his draft-eligible profile in 2016 was so good that I actually made the Why I Want video about this guy, labeling him as the Finnish Elias Pettersson. This was because when he was 17, 18 years old, Patrick Pistola in the Nestis, which was the second-tier Finnish league, was over a point per game. He was a really good player in Finland as an underage guy in the second pro league. So the fact that this guy was able to outscore a bunch of men in his 18-year-old season, 17, 18-year-old season, that was a big green flag to me, especially with the way Pistola played the game. The shiftiness he displayed, the slipperiness around the offensive zone, the shooting ability. There were a lot of Elias Pettersson-like qualities in Pistola's game, which is why we made the Why I Want video.
No, I'm not playing NSW.
He's kind of like a Finnish Pete. Alas, he went in the third round to Carolina, bounced around with a bunch of Liga teams, Tappara, Jukon, Kuku, JYP, eventually going over to Jokerit in 22-23, where he had 40 points in 60 games played. He had split the season as a Carolina Hurricanes prospect and then as an Oilers prospect. But for the guys over there in Oiltown, they did not find it necessary to give this guy a contract, thus losing out on him. He's a free agent, and with the Carolina Hurricanes losing out on Pugliarvi as well, this trade ultimately was a big lose-lose for every party involved. Pugliarvi did not impress in Carolina, Pistola did not impress in front of the Oilers to get a contract. Both the Oilers and the Hurricanes lost out on these assets for pretty much nothing that's affecting their team now. Hence the lose-lose trade. In fact, if you wanted to say that the Oilers done good for Pugliarvi's development as much as they could have, then you could have said, yeah, the best case scenario for Pugliarvi would have been to trade him last year. After he had the very strong 22-23, wherein he scored 36 points in 65 games in the regular season, ignore the playoff production because he wasn't good there, capitalize on what he did in the regular season, trade him then, and maybe try to get a better prospect or a pick that you could actually use and get somebody that you value more in the draft. Pistola is a good player, in my opinion. Sure, the point production of the Yukon this season has declined significantly, but I still do believe in the profile that he presents. It's just super unfortunate that he had happened to be involved in this type of a deal with another bust, a guy who was not good enough to make an impact with the Carolina Hurricanes, who didn't have enough trust in him to get a contract after having surgery and needing extra time to recover. The Carolina Hurricanes said, okay, well, we'll just use our contract spots on another guy who can actually help us out and who projects better than JP. So with Pugliarvi heading back into the NHL sometime next month, signing a contract maybe, and finding himself on a new team that could bolster up his career once again, obviously we are hoping for the best. We want to see Pugliarvi break out into the Bison that we thought he could be. Back in 2016, people were projecting Pugliarvi as a potential 60, 70-point guy with very strong two-way power forward-like qualities. They committed Mark Stone with a little bit more pace. That was kind of the profile people believed season. If you're a Hurricanes fan, how did Puljujarvi play for you in the postseason last season? And fans of either of these two teams, is there anything more you would have wanted to see out of Patrick Pistola? Or any of you actually paying attention to this guy? I know I was, because I liked him enough to make a live one video. I always try to keep in touch with the guys that I talk about with their...
This is a crab 170 years in the making. Evenly roasted or consistently smooth, full-bodied flavor. It's something we pride ourselves on at Folgers. Yeah, I said Folgers.
Definitely. I can't wait to go back-to-back with this game.
Well, I'll have you know that Jordy George is striving for first place. I got first place in risk. It's time to do the same with this game.
What about you, Barack? Barack?
Barack, I'm here.
Why aren't you saying anything, Barack?
You have to read. After those countdowns, you might want to get the game going. I don't have the right to talk to you.
Okay, Barack, you need to deal with that. While it may be true that you had 2 meltdowns, that doesn't mean that we want you staying quiet. Let's just stay humble, okay?
Yeah, come on, Barack. Everything will be fine. Only I'm pointing about the guys that stuck the game up.
Sounds good. Record. I am the big color. Barack is the blue color. Donald is the yellow orange color. And George is the red color. In addition, we'll be playing on the frozen lands now. Sounds good to me, Joe. Let's start this thing up.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into it. Let's do this, boys. Same here. I need to win this game. Another opportunity awaits.
All right, I'm starting this up. I'm curious to see how this game will play out. It's nice that we have different maps. It keeps the game fresh, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of job titles they have on this map. Why are we playing over their team's map when it's 100 degrees outside, though?
You never have enough of this vibe, George. I agree with Joe, but Joe, what the hell is that outfit?
For real.
I'm Elsa. I'm a princess. Princesses playing the game of life. Watch me.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
Wait, what?
Humble Barack has arrived, boys. Let's see who's going first. Does it really matter who goes first, though? Of course it matters, because Jordy George will be making a statement.
All right, George, let's see what you got. I'm assuming you'll pick the college route again, right?
You would be correct. My game plan is the same. Go for my masters while going for the family. Family over everything. I wonder how that will work out this time around. I think you just got sort of unlucky last year, George. It's fine. I will eventually learn a game of life by committing towards the family route. Patience is key.
Maybe it will work out, maybe it won't. I'm more curious to see what the jobs are on this map. I guess we'll see right now then, huh?
What do you know? Jordy George already has a crown.
George, this is literally the first move of the game. Facts.
All right, whatever. Watch me get the $120,000 job. I'm not surprised that happened.
Okay, George, this isn't a bad turn yet, but remember, it's not how you start, but rather how you finish.
Jordy George will continue cooking. This is just the beginning of it, I promise you.
Getting a one is cooking.
Slow and steady wins the race. And just like that, I have 2 crowns to start this match. I'm already the favorite to win this game. Come on, George, don't get all cocky now. You've seen what happened to me when I got too ahead of myself. There's a huge difference between you and I, Barack. You want to know what that is? Okay, what is it? I'm Jordy George.
Jesus Christ. All right, it's time for me to do my turn. Like George, I will also do this college.
Let's see if you can even make it to the college stage, George.
Kidding me, the first turn I have. I got to pay $50,000 to George.
Get ready, you lose it.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Did George and Barack switch personalities from last game?
I learned my lesson, Donald. I don't know why George is acting like this.
I guess we'll have to humble him, huh?
Even though I had to pay $50,000, I still got a heart of it.
It's not the worst turn after.
Whatever you say, Joe. All right, let's do it for your company for this day.
It is.
I will be humble the entire match, so hopefully I can get better results.
I guarantee it, Barack. Let's see what you got here.
It'll probably trash. How in the world did I know you all guys were good? That's super unlucky.
Okay, George, just because you won your first game ever from home and played this, that doesn't mean you can act like it. Fact. Stay humble.
Also, I'm winning by a big margin.
Oh, really now?
Really fast talk about backing it up. George is literally the first turn. And by the way, I was getting from all this time. Whatever you say, Barack, let's see how Donald can mess things up.
Well, I'm going for the college route. I'm just going to play the part this game, so I'm not going to be messing anything up. I wish you didn't land on George's face like Barack and I did.
Ain't that the truth? The boys celebrating after one person is finally successful avoiding my number. That's pretty pathetic if you ask me.
It is pretty pathetic how you're being this toxic on turn 1, George. Did your one win from risk rot your brain or something?
I'm just stating the facts, Donald. You couldn't even get the $120,000 paying job like mine.
It doesn't matter. I'll still play this smartly so I can remain in contention to once again be the winner in this game.
I guess we'll see about that then, huh?
That's a pretty good roll, Donald. Let's see what attributes you can get from this action. Thanks, Joe. And normally I would think the upgrading of the computer, but there is no stretch to the wealth round, and I don't have a ton of money, so I'll just play this safe by taking the knowledge round.
I like that move, Donald. That was a pretty good turn to say the least. All right, it's time for you three to watch how the champ does it. The champ? Yes, the champ.
George, you played 7 games with us up to this point. You're 1-6 in those. How the hell are you the champ?
Because I am. Just watch me. Damn. I'm working with a 1-6 record saying he's the champ. You're sounding like a wrong game plan.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you serious?
Yes, it's what you get, George.
Donald, this game is rigged.
Cry about it.
All right, let's see where this rolls in. And once again, this game is rigged. George, this is exactly why I told you to not make the same mistake.
I came here to find love, but instead I found a fast card. Senor Snuffles, you stole my sock, now you've stolen my heart. Will you accept this mocha as a symbol of my love?
Or no.
Back.
This is exactly why I told you to stay humble.
Back.
Don't you see what's happening here? All right, and if you turn, so what? How about you guys try to avoid having to pay me $50,000 this time? How's that, George? All right, once then, so what? Let's see if you can avoid my number again. Yeah, I don't think Joe is worrying about that. I'm curious to see if he can get the $120,000 paying job.
Wouldn't that be nice? I guess it's time to see what you get, Joe.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. Get back,
That
George.
turn is kind of bad for me, but I'm making it up on this turn so far.
Let's do this, boy.
Screw all this. And it's a good thing you don't have to pay $50,000 to anyone. Yeah, but you won't be landing on any action space. That's an L.
I'm okay with that, though. I needed the money pretty bad, and I'm just glad I got it.
That's a good turn, Joe. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Let's see if I can replicate now.
You got this, Barack.
Are you sure you got this, Donald? Are you actually being serious right now? It looks like he owes me once again another $50,000. Honestly, Barack, being humble doesn't matter.
Don't listen to him, Barack.
Yeah, okay.
I remember we were paying $50,000 George so many times a couple of days ago. He was so close to winning anyway. Just let him be.
I know, Joe. Let's see if I can get a good job here.
$90,000 isn't too bad. Let's see what else you can do.
Well, it's not a $120,000 paying job like mine. No one cares, George. This is what happens when you become too humble, Barack. Did we all seriously just land on our salary instead of an action space? What are the odds of that?
Pretty low, but it's not the worst thing in the world. After giving so much money to George, he needed this fast.
All right, Donald. It's not your turn to mess something up. Let's see what you got. If George and Donald, are you going the married route or the single route again?
I won last game by going to single road, so I'm going to do that once again because Steve Donald is this note and I like more.
Screw that. You're not going because I have to go with George.
I guess we'll see about that then.
Oh, really now? You're talking about Donald.
Right
You're
now.
not backing it up. Did George pick some key business in this game? How the hell are we always paying me $50,000? Don't dare accuse me of such nonsense. I will never choose to win.
Okay, chill out, George. We're all just taking that seriously. Am I supposed to feel better by getting $100,000 even though I gave $50,000 to George? Not necessarily. George is technically in the lead because of the amount of donations he's received.
All right, stop making excuses, Joe. I'm not. Giving $50,000 to an opponent is a part of the game. Oh, yeah. It's a serious part of the game. Of course, I have to give $50,000 to Joe. This game is stupid.
Didn't you tell Joe to stop complaining when you're literally doing the same thing right now? That's super hypocritical.
Back. All right, fine. You got me there. Despite losing $50,000. I'm going to pursue family because that's how you win in the game of life. I guess we'll see how this works out for you.
George, you need more money despite you wanting a family and all. Money is a big part with regards to how they calculate the final score. Whoa. Hold on now, George. Where's the woman?
All right, stupid Joe. I accidentally misclicked out of your side. That could be a woman for all we know.
Keep telling yourself that, George. Just hurry it up with your turn.
Great things come for those who wait.
Oh, really now?
Maybe you can learn a thing or two down. And would you look at that? You each owe me $20,000 for my beautiful wedding.
George, you're doing a lot of talking, and I'll admit you have an early lead. You better not spoke to it.
I'm not Barack Joe. I'm goaded.
To hear you say that you're goaded for the 1,000th time is actually getting annoying now. I really hope you don't get first place now. You need to be humble.
It's just like that, George. You're missing out on an action space. You think I care? Look at how much money I have, Joe. I thought you didn't care for money, George. Well, Donald was right about one thing. You need money to win in this game. The family don't get it twisted.
About damn time you said I was right with something. Which path are you picking, Joe?
The single path has always worked out better for me, so I'll just stay safe. Of course, you're ready. Good choice. I don't need any more money, and I'll be able to tie it down and now. It's my turn now. I hope I can answer that as very like Joe. Okay, a couple of things. Joe, You're not smart enough to learn video editing. Excuse me. All that stuff that no one did. I literally got $50,000.
Nice one, Barack. Let's see what action you get here.
Well, under normal circumstances, I would go with the guitar lessons, but I don't want to be exposed to a different guitar.
That's the smart choice, Barack. You and Joe had some pretty good turns. It's time for me to do the same.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, Donald.
Can you stop being such a hater? Just watch King Donald cook.
What kind of cooking is that, Donald? You literally gave $50,000 to Barack, and it's not like you're landing on an action stage. That was a terrible turn.
Okay, I don't need your commentary, George. It's not like I gave you $50,000 to someone toxic like you, so I'm okay with it.
So that means you're teaming up with them?
Hello? Hi. I'm okay. Yeah. No. Just being right. Checking bed sheets. Yeah. Yeah, it's just. Yeah. I'm sort of well at talking, but it's not that bad. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Oh. Okay. No. Yeah, I think you want. I wasn't doing that. I was really talking. I don't know. No. No. I don't know. Yeah. 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 Saturday. Most likely, yeah, I can. I stay pretty late almost today. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Not that I know of. Yeah. probably not much. Yeah.
that, Donald. He's trying to get you filtered.
Listen to your daddy, Donald. Let me show you how a good player at this game gets it done.
You're acting like I didn't win last
You
night.
can't be serious with this.
No surprise there.
How many times are you going to get lucky with this, Jordan?
Hold that hell, George. Let me keep talking. You will have bad turns like that.
And you were saying Donald had a bad turn, George. What was that? My advice to you would be to stay humble. My advice to you would be to get better at the game of rock.
Okay. It's time to pop a break and show you three.
Are you being serious right now, Joe? How a true winner gets it done. So giving 50,000 away for nothing is what a true winner should do then, huh?
It's not a terrible turn, though. Joe's getting the knowledge crown and he's getting a pay increase.
For the love of God, Donald, you're acting like you're Joe's teammate or something. You do realize this is a free-for-all, right? George, there's a difference between being competitive and being toxic. Oh, really now? I would know since I was being toxic.
Well, George, if you don't, you're going to learn the hard way.
Yeah, okay. All right, it's time to be abominated and do his thing. Watch the boys.
Good luck to you. Let's see what happens.
I love seeing higher numbers, so that's good.
Do I even have to ask you which path you're planning on taking?
You don't have to go. Once again, I will pursue the single life until I come close to winning multiple times by pursuing this path. You will lose once again because you chose that path just once. Oh, really? I don't think I got 50,000. Maybe stop fucking serious.
We're trying to help you, George. Stop being so toxic.
It's not toxic, Joe.
Jesus Christ.
Forget it. George will learn the hard way, but this is an easy choice. I will gladly take the wealth crown.
That was a productive turn, Barack. For you to get the wealth crown with a bonus of 50,000. That's great.
How long are we going to hold each other's hands like this? We're not. It's ridiculous at this point.
It's finally my turn again. I feel like it's been ages since then. Time to show you what I got.
This is an accident waiting to happen. Just watch.
We'll see.
How in the hell
Are you serious right now?
You definitely have to cheat engines and able to predict and stuff like that. Like hell I do. I told you that I'm just goaded at the game.
At least you landed on an action space, Donald. This is an easy choice. I will pursue the search lessons and take the knowledge crown. Don't count me out, boys.
Couple of things. Here we go again. There's no way in hell someone like you is capable of slipping.
Excuse me?
There's no way someone like you is capable of having the knowledge crown.
Okay, George, you seriously need to stop being toxic. How in the world is this being competitive? Those were personal attacks. It's fine, Joe. Don't waste your energy on it.
You guys can continue complaining about what I have to say, but it's the truth. Like hell it is. Let me show you all how goaded George is.
Yeah, I doubt that. Being toxic like this is toxic big time, George.
And that's what happened. Get ready, George.
Thanks for the 50,000, George. I didn't know you were just willing to give away money for nothing.
I figured that your sorry ass could lose it. That's why I landed on your number. The toxicity is insane. I can't believe one win is 7 games straight against you like this, George. Makes that humble.
This game is nowhere close to ending yet.
Okay, you guys can keep yapping, but that does not change the fact that I have a crown with the most money.
No one cares.
In addition, I will have a beautiful kid. Family over everything. Whatever you say, Don Toretto.
I can't wait for when one of us not named you wins this game. You will feel so embarrassed after you.
Yeah, whatever you say, Donald. And if you look at my car up here, this thing looks amazing.
It looks like a pile of food, Jack. Facts.
So nobody asked me, Joe. So how about we just focus on your thing?
What does it look like I'm doing, George?
Nothing much.
Are you worried that I'm going to end up eating you when it's all said and done?
Joe, you got no crowns. You don't get to talk right now.
It's not about how you start the game.
Okay, shut the hell up. Which path are you choosing?
Well, of course, the investment path. Papa Joe has always got success by choosing that path. That's a good choice, Joe. Let's see how this works.
Well, I guess it didn't work out much, huh? You're a fool, George. Wait, what? I guess you'll see for yourself.
Let's go. I'll be up to
serious right now.
while investing in a house.
You celebrated way too early, George.
Right.
You thought receiving 50,000 was the end of Joe's turn.
Right.
This is one of many examples of you getting ahead of yourself.
Right. Okay, how much meat writing are you guys going to do? One good turn, so what? I'm still winning. That sounds like exactly what I said these past few days. Are you honestly being like this even though you saw how it worked out for me? I told you, Barack, we're different. I'm goaded. You're not.
I'm tired of hearing that. I can't wait for someone to put you in your place so you can shut the hell up.
I'd like to see you try. All right, well, it's my turn to say some try. Watch me. We've had that before, Barack. Let's talk more action.
Ain't no way in hell you said let's talk more action. You've been talking this entire damn match.
It's all good, guys. I'm focused on myself, and I'm glad I landed on an action stage. That being said, I'm going to choose the first lesson so I can remain professional in the knowledge department.
That's definitely a productive move, Barack. The more action spaces, the better.
I'll try replicating that barrage. I only have knowledge attributes, so I have some ground to make up in order to compete for a second crown.
Replicating one now, you're really good 50,000 to Joe. You're actually trash at the game, Donald.
I don't care, as long as that 50,000 isn't going to your toxic ass.
That was more than to land on an action stage before the stop sign, Donald.
Thanks, Barack.
because it could be video game, right? And you really want to go, you become addicted to that feeling. So no, this is not just a game. This is my life. Get it? The game of life. All right, no, this is it's about really falling apart. Here, I still have the most money, and once again, I will be getting another beautiful child, family over everything. I can feel it, boys. This is the game that I will win in the game of life. I thought you said less talk and more action.